Welcome back, everybody, to this episode of Naruto D&D. As always, I am your host. With us, we have Mike as Shiro,
Your boy.
Travis as Silas, Erica as Lane.
Hello.
Let's see if I can fix that camera issue I'm having. There she is.
Connor is
And
black.
Nick as Kozakai. Now that I refreshed, I can see one of you, but not Kozakai.
This guy went black.
There he is.
And you know what they say, he never goes back.
Thought. Well, I can say some of us have been with girls who that doesn't quite flow with, you know.
Yeah, Mike.
Gee.
Oh, that's mean.
Did not.
Oh man.
Never saw it coming. Never had a chance.
Ah, my eyes. Why can't I see
Dude.
anything?
Oh look, it's crying, or it's crying. It's raining.
It's raining tears of joy.
It's crying. No, it isn't.
What a terrible
Sir.
day for
Listen to this guy.
Oh my god, you're so everywhere right now.
All right, so where we left off, everyone went to the Sound Village to do a mission, and they ended up in this dungeon. You might be noticing that there's one less camera with us right now. Kozakai, you get a free turn before everyone else goes.
Oh, here we go. All right, we're just
Kozakai, yeah.
Also obligatory, and then he never came back again. Joke.
Oh my god.
So you see a lever right next to you on the ground. As a matter of fact, it's like right there. It's impossible to miss. Even a 1, you would have tripped over it on accident.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pull the lever from me, just like shove it this way. Go, "Ugh."
Just just turn the lever, kind of a thing.
Of course you would. You're like the agent of chaos. I wonder what this does.
All right.
I wonder what this shot does.
You hear what seems to be some gears turning, and all of a sudden y'all just hear a "ah!" out of the distance. All of a sudden Hajime's knocked unconscious in the room he's in.
Scripts. I call scripts.
Wham.
All right, Shiro, you're up.
The room falls in.
I can't even maintain composure like this. I'm gonna go open up this treasure chest.
All right, roll a will check. You get you find 800 Rio in there.
Hey.
There are too many treasure chests for me to have done that at a solid 100.
I'm good with that. I need some cash. Alright, and I am. What happened to speed up? Is that over there? Alright, and I end my turn.
All right. Next up, we have Silas.
Oh my.
I'd like to radio in to Lane real quick. Say, Lane, can you make sure that those 2 guys that were in the hallway over there that I left are dead?
Yeah.
Thank you. And then I'm gonna, can I reach that door from here? Or do I need to move over to it one more step?
I'll say that you have to take one step over to actually do it, but you can continue your previous move action.
Okay. I wanted to place 3 paper bombs with 2 charges in all 3 of them.
Okay.
And then I wanted to move to this door.
If you're pre-charging it, just know if enough time goes by that you don't detonate it, that chakra will just fade away.
I'll go back and get it if this doesn't work. And then I'd like to place.
I'm just saying you'll lose the chakra without having any gain from it if you pre-charge it. If there's no one behind it.
How long?
It lasts about a minute, so that's
Okay.
10 turns.
So, okay, then I'll be okay. I'd like to do the same thing to this door. Place 3 with 2 with two chakra in each.
Okay.
And
And
then
I'm
is
saying,
that
even
my?
if you go to pick it up, I'm saying that you won't get that chakra back.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
And then, do I get to move one more time, or?
Yeah, you can continue with what your actual second turn would have been.
Okay. I just I wanted to be able to move into the middle of the hallway, and so I wouldn't get caught by the explosion, and then yell out something and see if anybody comes to the door. and then detonate it. Is that a thing, or do I have to wait next turn?
The actual detonation would be an attack action.
You're on my freaking cord.
So you'd have to wait till next turn.
Ready in action.
Yeah,
Okay.
but if you ready that action, you're also next to the fucking paper bombs.
True.
I'm just gonna move right here and yeah, I'm just gonna move right there into my turn.
All right. And next up, we have Lane.
Sorry, my computer updated and it didn't save my character sheet. Just skip me for right now.
All right. Lane takes a knee. Kozakai.
Well, I'm gonna take a step out of this room and walk down here at the same time.
I bet you never expected a sports reference from me, by the way.
I liked it.
There was a reference to sports.
Yeah, taking a knee.
Yeah.
No, football. I'm gonna open this door. 1d4.
All right, roll that 1d4. So you open it very smoothly, but all of a sudden you feel as soon as you kind of open it, like it hits something.
Of course it happened when I roll a 4. God damn it. Can this room be not black no more? Or I'm gonna do sense chocolate.
You're not able to see inside right now.
What do you mean? I'm looking inside as I open the
No,
door.
no, you're opening it, but like it smacks something before you even go further in.
Alright, then I'm gonna do sense chakra on the room.
Okay.
I can sense up to 5, 10, 15, 100,
Just remember that's an attack action.
40 feet.
Just remember
Alright.
that's an attack action, so this will be the end of your turn.
Okay.
All right, so 40 feet. Let's take a look where that is for you. So you sense 4 different chakra signatures. You sense one of them is very close, and you're thinking it's probably on the other side of this door. The other 2 seem to be coming from kind of this direction.
Well, I'm gonna ready in action.
The other 3, whatever I said, I don't. Yeah. All right. Well, that was the end of your turn because you did one move, and the sense chakra count is an attack action.
I mean, it's a swift action. I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay, swift action.
Kinda.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pull out paper bombs. That's it. I can't charge
Okay.
them or nothing.
Okay.
Just
All right.
if somebody walks up.
And I realized I already fucked up my turn order when I did this. I'm just gonna fucking adjust that to compensate. All right. So you see that the door that's right next to you all of a sudden swings open, as there's a guy now facing you who was on the other side of that door.
So
And
I pull
more
out my
than
paper
that,
bombs. And smile.
Yeah. So you pulled them out and smelled, and more than that, you see 1, a 2, a 3 men all run up. And they're all now looking at you.
Can the room now be unblacked?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or
Yeah, he opened up so you can see inside.
Aye.
But before they take their turn, a couple of the other NPCs have some stuff that they're gonna do before they take their attack. I mean, Shiro, roll listen check.
Ooh.
You're muted. Unless you're talking to your brother, in which case that's why you're muted. Yeah, he's talking to family. Who needs family, Mike? Come on. My plan is to distract him from his family as much as possible.
Like Hajime, but
You ever
that's not
thought
working.
about just like the fucking meaning of the universe, Mike? I mean, if I had to like a Mike and Ike kind of a scenario, you know who's fucking great? Ike Eisenhower.
Mike.
No, Mike's better.
Damn, did I distract you?
I like Mike.
Okay. Oops. I need to roll a fucking counter thing. Probably should have done this as a GM roll. It's not too late to do that, actually. Let's fucking just fix that.
Let's see this.
Too bad nobody ever great was named Nick.
Okay, so you passed that check. So you hear a guy coming from like down this side of the hallway. All of a sudden, you just hear a voice in this and goes, "What the? We need to alert. We need to alert the boss now."
Oh shit!
Fudge. Alright, I can
So,
do it.
okay, so now down there. This guy's gonna move up. This guy's also gonna continue moving. So Silas, you see someone new has just popped into your frame of view.
Where the fuck did that guy come from?
This guy all of a sudden he looks at you and goes, "Wait, who are you?"
I'm the janitor.
Roll a bluff check.
Oh,
Oh, come on, bluff. Natural 20. Nat 20, baby. He gets a 1.
oh, I'm the janitor.
I'm the janitor. No
I want you to know this is
janitor
the only
equipment.
person who that could actually pass off for because he's like these people, from a fucking disfigured nation. Alright, let me have this guy roll a fucking sense motive check.
Please have gone like really high.
So he looks at you and he goes, "No, they would have alerted me to a new janitor. No, you're someone." He just kind of like slowly starts pulling out his sword. "You're my next victim. That's who you are."
Go ahead, make my day, punk.
However, that was both of his move actions, so he doesn't get an attack action.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, I forgot to move this guy. So behind you, Shiro, you see a guy pops out of the room. And he just kind of looks around and he sees you. He goes, "What the?" He's going to ask you the same question. "Who are you and what are you doing here?" Talking to his family, that's what he's doing here. What am I doing? What am I doing? I have fucking other things I can be doing while he's doing that. Alright. So, Kozakai, you see all 4 of these men draw their swords.
I'm gonna substitute when if they attack, I'm gonna substitute with any of the rubble that was up there that I caused.
Middle finger. That was Kenny. So shout out to Kenny.
Was that Kenny? Could have been Matt.
Well, considering that Mike lives with Kenny, I think the odds are better that it's Kenny.
Oh shit, Mike's gonna get stabbed! Oh no!
Whoa, man. Whoa, take it easy.
I gotta say, this might be the most watched episode if Mike dies in the middle of it.
The ratings, though.
Go way up. Staring.
I think
So-
it might violate YouTube terms of service, though.
Probably, you guys are gonna be all called in for an interview.
I'm gonna say I don't know what happened. I don't know who
Anyway,
that was.
Shiro, say hi. Say hi for me.
The weirdest part is they're gonna be confused as to why we didn't report the murder until the
No,
episode came out.
to your brother.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this first guy, who's the one who was inside the room, he's going to make a slash at you, Kazuke.
Alright, then I'm gonna substitute with any of the rubble that was up there.
All right, I'm gonna say you can. So you're going right there, and that guy whacks a rock. At which point, roll a listen check.
So, I swear to God, if I get a low roll again.
So you do hear this. You hear one of the guys in the distance from where you just were. He kind of talks like, "All right, you two with me. You go and tell L."
What?
LL Coochie.
And I just hear like a couple of murmurs of agreement. So I guess
We're in Death
there.
Note! Oh shit!
Oh, we're dead.
Max from the hormone.
Oh, we're all dead.
I don't. Again, I have no idea what we're talking about.
Nobody speak each
No,
other's
man,
names.
And this guy's gonna move up to you,
Goes
Shiro, and
Jack.
he's gonna make an attack at you. Actually, no. Let's finish what he said he was doing. He looks at you and goes, "Who are you and what are you doing here?"
I'm your worst nightmare.
All right, roll intimidation check.
Kill the samurai! Shout out to new episodes of Samurai.
Jack.
Okay, so the guy, he kind of like looks at you, he looks you up and down. He goes, "Is that sword covered in blood?"
I'm just gonna stare menacingly at him with crimson eyes.
All right, so he kind of looks at you. You see, he drops his sword and he runs back in the room and slams the door behind him.
Kill him!
Oh, I'm gonna make this.
Legolas! Kill him!
Although the
I
guy's
don't
my
know.
boss, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta make a choice here,
Grade A
Shiro. What you
reference.
gonna do?
Would Kami approve?
The extra experience.
Probably not.
So,
Then do it. Then do it. Do it.
Is that even Hajime?
yeah, so you see Hajime's unconscious body on the ground.
Is that Hajime? What the fuck? Is he dead?
You see, he's got like a giant lump on his fucking head, like he's been whacked with something really hard.
And the back of his pants has been ripped open. I mean,
GG.
Yeah. No. Make that canon. He's been raped.
Make it canon.
If there's anyone here who's gonna be canon that they got raped, we know who it's gonna be.
I Kozakai.
Fucking Lane, dude.
GG.
Is that a joke because she's a woman?
No, it's because she works at that cafe.
Exactly.
That's-
low cafe.
That's better. All right, Silas, you're up now.
She's got my headset.
Oh,
Okay.
dang.
Now I'm gonna yell. Help! We're under attack! Real loud.
Okay.
And then oh shit. If I don't move and I attack, can I ready an action for next turn?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like I could like if someone opens those doors, I could like detonate the things.
Yeah.
That'll just be a swift action.
Cool.
Yeah, it actually would be a swift action, not an attack action.
Cool. So damn it, girl, please. So I'd like to do evaporation on this fool.
Okay.
So I'll roll the 66 here.
Just make it
She's looking at the camera. No, she's not. But
So there's the 66 of damage to your boy.
Okay, so the guy's see that definitely kind of affected him, but he is still up. He's like, "Ah, what the hell?" Ah,
I will burn you. I will burn you from the inside.
ah.
And then I will do that ready action and in my turn.
All right.
Also, I need to subtract my chakra.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Lane, are you good to go now?
I am, I guess, mostly decent.
Passable.
Yeah.
All right.
Good enough.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 8 chakra and create 4 clones.
Okay.
Cool. Send one my way.
Me too. Since Evan Hajime is unconscious, now it leaves me solo instead of going in group.
So you can
And you
just those
have to
4 all
carry
you
him.
need to. All right.
Oh.
So then after Lane, it's Kozakai.
all right. So I forgot if this is an attack action or not, or it's just a move action.
What?
Dimension shifts.
I should have only created 3 clones, and then I could have been the Legend of Zelda: The Four Swords Adventure.
GG.
That one full attack action. Well, I guess I can't do that. So I'm gonna take 2 of my kunai that I have paper bombs already pre-wrapped to. I'm gonna charge each one with 3 chakra, and I'm gonna throw them with this skill. I forget what it's called. Ninja art, shuriken, shadow shuriken. Or I can throw 2 of the same size objects. I'm just gonna throw both of them. And then detonate
Wait, you said
them
you're
with
wrapping
the
them around shuriken, not kunai?
kunai. I can throw any same size weapon with this ability.
Okay.
So I'm just throwing 2 kunai with
Then this
paper
is a
bombs on them.
clarification that I didn't expect to have to do so soon. When you throw multiple charges of a paper bomb, at the same area, it doesn't increase the damage. I did it last time on that one guy for the sake of you. Whenever you do it, whenever you throw multiple ones at the same time, I won't have it increase the damage. Maybe a
Well-
little bit more, but more than anything, it'll
But-
increase the radius.
All right, then I'll just charge one. But here's the thing, I wrapped all of my kunai in paper bombs, all of them. So every kunai I have has a paper bomb on it.
Okay.
So just gonna throw 2 of them with charge 1 with to 3. I'm gonna throw it
Okay.
about where I remember those guys standing. So like right here,
Right there? Well,
yeah,
which
right
one?
there.
Right there?
Yeah, just
All
right
right.
there. I'm gonna throw it and then estimate detonation.
All right. So, are you detonating one then, or more than one?
Oh, I can only detonate 1 because I put 3 into Uno.
Okay. So it's just going to do the regular 5x5 radius.
See.
All right.
So
So
what's
you
that?
throw it,
3d6.
roll for damage. No, it's a 46.
Oh yeah.
The
'cause I
default
keep
is 2d6, so every additional chakra is +1.
Ha! 13.
Oh, if that's the
Alright.
case, I could just save some paper bombs and put like a bunch of charges into just one on each one of those doors, right?
Yes, but the more paper bombs, I should have said this for your turn, actually. I wasn't thinking about it at that point. The more paper bombs that you'll have detonate at the same spot will increase the radius of it. That's why I'm going to balance that out.
Oh, can I like switch that thing? Because I didn't know. Because I was going off of Kozaka's thing.
No.
I
knew mine was
since
a
I
field
hadn't said it so far, I'll let it apply still for you of the increasing the damage the way it was previously assumed to be.
Okay.
Um,
But here on, that's how it is.
right from
I
here
gotcha.
on, this is how it is. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so there's that. Hit right there. All right. So that's it for Kozaka's turn. Now it's the enemy's turn. Kozaka, you see, you hear a couple of little bit murmuring, right ahead of you.
Which way is ahead of me? This way or this way?
Where you threw the kunai.
Okay.
So you hear just a couple of voices go. It's like, "Oh man, that explosion sure landed right near us." Whew.
Sprinkle some stuff.
Let's bring all this. I threw it over there. I wasn't gonna throw it right in front of me. Trying to get a group. Trying to, like,
You literally threw it in the perfect spot to not hit anybody.
like I was. That's why I was gonna throw 2 with both of them on it with both charges so I can increase the radius.
And that's why I asked it for clarity about that, because that would have hit 3. So 2 of these guys are gonna attack you.
Alright, then I'm just like teleport over here with Shadow Shuriken. Or the what's that ability called?
Yeah, your teleporty one.
No, body substitution. Yeah. Teleport over here.
Oh,
next
it's just
to
a
the
regular
rebel.
substitution for more rubble.
Yep.
All right, that's 2 uses. Remember so far.
I
Take
know,
that
I'm
chakra
keeping
away.
track. I'm keeping track.
All
It's
right, that
2,
was
right?
what their roll would have been. Yep, double the regular chakra cost for avoiding an attack.
Alright,
And so that's it for those guys. This guy's gonna walk up and start humping Silas while he can't do anything to defend himself. This guy is gonna roll. Alright, you passed. This guy needs to roll. Same modifier.
Man, I don't want tomorrow to come.
You leaving?
No, I'm not leaving until Friday. Got one more day.
So why don't you want tomorrow to come?
Because that means I'm out one more day until I leave and then I have no internet or computer or can D&D for like a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to hajime you guys and I don't want it.
GG.
But that's the difference, is you don't want to.
Hajime says he doesn't want to. But
So, Shira, you see one of the guys keeps running while the other one abouts face. And he jumps right in front of you. He draws his sword.
Don't
He
stand
makes
in
an
my
attack
way.
at you. He goes, I'm not going to let you stand in my way. That's actually a pretty good roll. Unfortunately, it's not enough. The only way that this guy can fucking get you is by landing a fucking nat 20. Alright, Shiro, you're up.
All right, yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna take him down. So I'm just gonna make a full attack action at this guy.
Okay. What's his defense?
Probably higher than that. I hope so.
That probably. Fucking. Yep, his defense is higher than that. So you swing at him, and he very easily deflects your sword, and he scoffs at you while he does it. He goes,
You chump. Alright, that's my turn.
"All right, Silas."
Yes.
Great, everyone just went black. Yeah.
What would I have to do to shove this guy, or throw him, pick him up, push him, whatever, to get him in front of over to the store?
Good bull rush.
No, I do not.
I'm gonna say you're big enough and strong enough that if you just roll a strength check and it hits, that'll count as you being able to push him.
All right. Like do like a a melee,
so-
kind of like a melee attack, or
Yeah,
just
so
like
do a melee attack and then a strength check. It's like the
Alright.
regular hit, like you would.
There's my melee attack.
All right, that's a hit. Now you're gonna roll a strength check against this guy's strength. You've got to beat a 5.
Uh-oh.
All right. Yeah, you push him. You slam him into the fucking room, into the door.
Okay, so do I need to do a damage check for the hit I did, for the punch I did on him, or whatever, or
It
the push I
just,
did?
just explode the paper bombs.
Boom, he's dead.
Yeah, just roll the damage for him.
So what would it be?
You said you put 3, right?
Yeah, 3.
So it'd be 66.
Because it was, and I put 2 charges in each one.
Okay, you put 2. Okay, so that'd be 96.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah,
It's
almost
just, I mean,
guaranteed.
even if I rolled like all ones, it's like, man.
Yeah, if you roll all once, he'll be alive. But all right. Yeah, you fucking slam him into the wall, and then the explosion happens, and he's just he's gone. And the room has also been opened.
And since I haven't moved, what else can I do? Anything?
No, you can still move. That's really about it. Because you've done an attack action, done a swift action.
That is correct. I have done a lot here.
So you can move or just chill.
I'll just
I mean, the guy next to you is unconscious, so it's not like he gets an attack of opportunity from you moving.
yeah, I just didn't know if there was anything I could do to him.
Nah, not right now.
Okay, then I will just prepare for next turn.
All right, Lane.
We're all gonna roll sleight of hand checks to make it look as if we're about to throw a bunch more shuriken than we actually are.
Okay.
And now for the actual attack rolls. All of my attacks are going to be on this guy.
Okay. So green misses on both.
Yeah. And then orange.
Orange has 1 hit.
And then blue.
blues both.
And red.
All right, roll to confirm the critical.
Rip.
All right, both are hits.
Okay.
So a total of 5 hits.
5 hits. Or
All right. So he gets fucking pummeled with shuriken, and he just fucking drops dead.
And then the purple one is gonna
It's
do.
really weird, like you made a smiley face with your shuriken.
Of course.
GG.
Gotta be kawaii.
Kawaii. Sorry, what?
Anyway, and then purple is gonna do a ready to action to where if anybody moves into like this line right here,
Directly ahead.
yeah, if they move there, she's gonna do 2 attacks. of
Okay.
Throwing a shuriken.
Okay. So that's it for you then.
Yep.
Kozuke.
I'm gonna take a step back immediately.
GG.
Well, obviously I meant like enemies, not.
I know. It's still a bit hilarious.
Kozukai, the enemy.
Kozuke does a transformation in jutsu. Then he takes a step back.
No, I don't want to get hit by that. I think at all. I'm gonna use speed rank 1, and then I'm gonna walk up to this motherfucker and slice him, dice him.
All right. Make the hit action.
I forgot I don't have. I refreshed the page. It's what, 7? Let me make sure.
You got dang officer key.
Yes.
Get it, Rook. That's a hit. If your weapon crits on 19, you can roll to confirm critical.
Yeah. Oh shit, that would have been 1d2. That would have been bad.
Alright, that's a miss. Or not a miss, that's not a crit.
No, I missed my crit. 1d8. I haven't used this weapon in actual combat forever.
Gotta use.
So you swing it at him. It like fumbles in your hand a little bit, and you just like cut him slightly.
to cut his face. Made him look cooler.
Dick.
Alright.
Alright, well that's it for Kozuke.
Motherfucker, dude. I can't go roll.
Alright, well let's start off with the guy who's attacking you, Shiro. He's gonna make another attack at you.
Can bring it, nerd.
He fucking tried. Alright. This guy's going to make an attack at you, Kozuke. Oof. He fucking swings at you and
He's got to
so
do that
confident.
damage thing. He's got to. I have my weapon out. You know, he's got to. He rolled a 1. God, you made me do it.
Alright, he didn't do a
Fuck.
critical failure. Okay. But he goes at you feeling so confident with how terribly you just scratched him with your best shot. He just kind of like, I can do this easy. And he drops his sword in the middle of the swing. Like he just swings like no care in the world, and it just like drops.
Easy. You suck, man. Suck it.
Saw it to me right in his face. You're good. That's my boy.
That's that. This guy.
You like making clicking noises, huh?
Yeah, it's like a slight indicator of what I'm doing. I guess that's really it right now, isn't it? All right, yeah, that's really it.
Assume that nerd
Oh,
gets a
this
boss
guy
by
needs to
now.
roll a fucking fortitude save to see if he stops bleeding. He stops bleeding. So the guy next to you, Travis, you see that he is no longer bleeding out. All right, so that is it. That guy's gonna do that. Those two are gonna do that. That guy's gonna do that. All right, Shiro.
heck was that 20? Did he come out? Did he awaken from his
No, he just stopped bleeding.
Yeah. GG.
His body felt really strong. Unfortunately, I feel like Silas is gonna make him not.
GG. I did the same thing. Full attack action.
Yeah, okay. All right, that one's a hit. That one's a miss. Even with the +5 that would have been there, still would have been a miss.
GG.
All right, so you swing at him, dealing 7 points of damage, and he is still going strong.
Still going strong.
GG.
And now Fubuki's gonna make the attack. Ruff, ruff.
GG.
And miss.
I'm sorry, Fubuki is bigger now. Ruff, ruff. My name is Fubuki.
Rip. That's +4.
Can't
16.
wait for level 14.
So what was it? +4, so it's 16?
Yeah.
So, oh, you're still nice.
Nah, I can't have been wait. I can't have been wait.
I can't wait for Fubuki to die either.
What?
GG. Is this one to reach 14?
All right, so Silas, you're up.
Damn. So, like, what can I do to make sure this dude's dead? I mean, can I just stomp his head?
Yeah, you could stomp him. You could use your weapon.
I'm just gonna stomp him. I'm pretty heavy.
Okay.
What do I need to roll for that? Anything?
No. So you can just do that as like a coup de grace. And you just fucking slam him and his head bursts with blood and guts. You know, blood and brain going everywhere.
That sounds violent.
Hey, it is what it is. So I'm gonna walk into this room and do a spot check, see if I see anything,
All right.
like anything at all. Hey.
You see nothing of importance.
So no chest or anything. Okay. I
No,
have not
nothing
found a
in that
chest.
room.
I have not found a chest yet.
Did you find the first one?
Have I?
I thought you did. Maybe it
remember.
wasn't you. I don't remember either.
I thought it was. No, yeah, it was you.
Ooh, I forgot to do that.
So that's the one that you put the stuff on.
So can I do a swift action and open the door, or do I need to wait?
No, you can open the door.
Oh, rip.
So what do I need to roll?
You won't-
1d4?
Yeah, roll 1d4.
Hey.
All right, you open it. Not alerting anyone who might be inside to your presence. But that's it for you.
Okay.
And Lane, you are up.
Okie dokie.
Killed some people this mission now.
Mm.
Some pretty gruesome ways too. Stomped a guy and threw a guy in acid.
GG.
Blew one up. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
I'm a bad man.
A lot of people have died in very gruesome ways in this mission. But it's okay. You haven't seen the most gruesome thing.
GG.
The
How'd you try
radius.
to make me make a guy eat a person?
What was it?
How'd you try to make me eat a person? That was
I forgot about that.
What you see?
Okay. So, all of the ones that are going down the hallways have a ready action to where if they see an enemy, they're just going to throw a shuriken at them.
Okay.
And then I am going to attack him with shuriken.
All right. That's a miss. That's it, obviously.
Critical.
No crit.
Holy,
Roll for that DiMaggio.
holy fuck.
All right, he takes 9 points of damage. That's not the right button. But he's still going strong. All right, so that's it for you, Elaine. Kozukai! I don't know why I said your name like that.
So I'm gonna say to this guy out loud, I'm gonna sacrifice you to your boy. What? Your boy. What? Why can't I say your boy? Shit. What? Why can't I? What? What? Your boy. Fuck. Why can't I say it? Josh boy. Fuck. I want to sacrifice you, Josh boy. I'm gonna stab him. I'm gonna stab at him.
So, okay, make your hit check. Here's something that I'm curious about. Does that mean that you can say, like, Joshin?
GG.
Because, I mean, that's, like, the biggest curse of everything that's going to happen to you is if you can't say I'm just Joshin you. What's the point in living?
Rip.
I mean, I'll try saying Josh later at a later point if we meet somebody named Josh.
But
Okay.
his name's not Josh. Like,
Unfortunately, that's a miss.
it's not as
you-
funny because his name isn't Josh.
GG.
Kozukai.
So you go, and that guy's able to very nimbly, back away from your attack. You have not been able to fucking hit people, Kozukai.
No,
This
no.
little man.
You just keep getting such shit rolls.
Like I can do shit, except for I can't hit people. Like I'm trying. I'm really trying.
He's gonna make another attack at you, but he misses.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Shiro, that guy's gonna make an attack at you. He misses. I'll say you deflect.
Sweet.
Uh,
This is what it does.
yes, that's that for him.
Why won't my camera
Alright.
stay on? I want to see at least Connor. Let me see Connor.
I'd like to be able to see you and Silas as well if I don't see either of you. All right,
Fucking
so that guy's gonna fucking go there. That's my like, you can't actually see what's going on, but there's people talking voice. All right. So that is that. And Shiro, you're up.
Make two more attacks. This guy.
First one's a miss, second one's a hit. And he takes 9 points of damage. So you see he's kind of like panting, but he's still up. Fubuki goes to
Pantsing?
bite at him, and he just kind of like swats her away, as
And
always.
he's pants.
I like the idea that Fubuki's now like a big actual size wolf, and they're just like swatting. It's like, no, get out of here.
He's bad on the nose like she's the shark.
GG. The level system is so trash. Like you literally have full level. It's like level 20 for your freaking companion.
I really like the idea of like Fubuki going to attack someone and they like go to punch her, and then instead they just like their hand opens up and they just pet.
GG.
So I think Silas was yelling at someone when he left.
Oh.
It was either that or he was singing out a real fucking metal rock song. He's just going.
Dig at them.
So that's Shiro's turn. Silas,
Man, Travis
We'll get back to him.
Kill his daughter.
Lane.
Okay. Another 2 attacks.
Roll to confirm a crit. You keep getting all the fucking good rolls. That one's a hit too.
Okay,
Take
this
them
is
all.
to confirm that crit.
No confirmed critical. Now roll for damage. All right, 7.
My God.
I did.
Saw what looked to be a little bit of you yelling there for a moment.
I was
I didn't
yelling
add
to
my
myself.
strength to that. I
Oh,
was supposed
okay.
to add strength to attack
Oh,
rolls, right?
you still get both of those attacks landed, Lane.
Oh.
So you still get to roll the second damage check.
Dude.
That's 16 in total. All right. That is the second one hits. He falls unconscious.
Silas.
So these clones just notice a bunch of dead bodies.
One of which is only bones.
GG.
Okay.
You remember that one, Shiro?
Oh yeah. I was trying. I'm trying not to spoil anything.
Okay.
All right. Silas, now you can take your turn.
All right, I'll just take a step inside and I guess do another spot check.
I will spoil
And you
this.
see nothing of importance.
My God.
With the bump, and
So I'm gonna walk right here and take my 3 paper bombs off the door
All right.
and put them back in my inventory and then my turn.
All right. And Kozakai. What was that share that you said?
no, nothing.
Kozakai, you can finally put it into him. You can do a coup de grace if you want.
That's literally what I was doing. I was waiting for other people to say something. So, in my head now, because I can't say it out loud apparently. Fucking Christ, cameras! Like I've worked 10 seconds.
Are you frozen for me?
It is piece of shit. Anyways, I'm gonna say inside my head. Joshine, I pray for a good kill. I stabbed this guy just right in his neck.
Step, step, step. Somehow he's still breathing. No.
Gee.
I would literally put as many paper bombs as I have. Whatever.
When you went to stab him, you dropped the knife.
I was so pissed. And then
All
I'll walk
right.
over here.
You rolled a 1.
All right.
GG.
And I'm gonna turn off speed rank 1 as well. So
All
I use
righty.
chakra.
And end your turn.
See.
All right.
GG, I
So
love
this-
my turns.
Oh yeah. So this is going to attack you again, Shiro. He got the same roll. He misses.
What the?
Nice.
What the?
Shiro, I want you to roll a listen check real quick.
And here we go. I hope somebody is up from nearby and thought about Silas. Or, gosh dang it, not Silas. Thought about me.
Yeah, think about me.
You don't hear anything.
Wait, you don't hear me yelling, "Boozy bitch"?
Grim.
So how's that? Then he's gonna go there. He's gonna go there. Give him a fucking free action just to move out of the way. This is gonna fucking take me a little while. Okay, fucking. What's something else I can do in the meantime? I guess that's really all the turn that I need to do. Shiro, you're up.
Alright. The same effing thing as the last 3 episodes.
I'm gonna scare the shit out of Zach.
That is Zach.
Yep.
How so?
I want to get on what's it called? Messenger, and tell him that he almost just died thanks to Travis.
GG. So what was that, Shiro?
That's it. Do the full attack action.
So, but you rolled 3 times?
No, twice. You told me to roll a listen check.
Oh, right. Okay, that was my bad. All right, so one of them hits. You make your swipe at him, and he falls unconscious.
Alright. Then I'm looking for Buki. Then I look at the door Zach's, or I don't know who the Zach is. The door Hajime is in. And not. She's gonna go back to where F Hajime
Oh, she's not gonna do a coup de grace and like bite his neck open.
is. GG.
I was really
That'd
looking
be-
forward to saying that one.
That would be
Congrats.
pretty brutal.
All right. That
How
for
much
you?
health does
Yeah.
Hajime have?
Like 4 health right now.
No, like how many hit points?
I have
50.
no idea.
50. All right, I can say this.
No, don't be an asshole.
I'm not telling he lost 50.
GG. Alright, I'm just gonna switch to Bato Jutsu stance.
All right. Silas, you are up.
Nice. So I guess I will walk. Oh, look at that. There's a door,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna open the door.
All right. Roll the 1d4.
Dang, those 3s though.
Mhm.
Rip.
So you open the door. I see 2 people inside of it, both of which are now looking at the door, and they see that you're there, but they don't get the attack of opportunity because you didn't roll the 1.
Huh. Okay. So I have a paper bomb attached to kunai because I talked about this already,
Mm.
and I'm going to. What's the max I can put in it?
You can charge it up to 4 charges for 66.
Okay, I'd like to do that and throw it. I'll throw it at one of them. That's fine. But if it doesn't hit, I'm still gonna detonate it.
Okay.
So I'll throw it at this one, I guess.
All right. So roll the
Alright.
hit check.
Well, I don't want to blow up the chest though.
Well, that thing that's next to them isn't a chest.
Oh, fine.
That's another barrel of that green acid stuff.
Oh shit.
GG.
Which way does the door open?
Everywhere.
The door, like you're opening it inward. So
Okay, so is it opening towards the green acid?
no.
Away from the green acid.
Yeah, so that way you can see it. Well, actually, okay, opens into the green acid.
Cool. So I'll be there will be a buffer between me and the awesome. So I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna do it, throw it, and that's gonna be a 1d. What was my thing?
1d20 plus your ranged.
Plus 11. Nice.
Aww. Here we go. Bow, bow, bow. So he's able to dodge it as it's coming past, but then you detonate it.
Cool. So
So
do
66.
Alrighty. Six.
Oh shit, Kazuka's back with a
Puppy.
dog. Oh, and he's gone. Alright, so it blows up, and because of the way you threw it, the door slams shut from the explosion, and you just hear what seems to be some kind of liquid pouring everywhere.
And screams.
Yeah, and you just hear muffled screams. Just...
What have I done?
Ah well.
She's not no puppy Lane though. She's fucking 8 years old.
Holy
Still a
crap.
puppy.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
That's hilarious, Connor.
Let me just fucking change that then. Alright, so that's Silas' turn. Lane.
Okay.
So you recognize a couple of comrades in there, one of which is useful and the other one's unconscious.
She's preparing to drag him in my direction.
Shiro, are you in here?
You just hear
You can roll a listen
Mark.
check, Shiro. You're close enough to where you'd be in range of that if you get a decent listen.
we'll see.
Beat a fucking... How many tells where you... Oh, you pass.
Oh, I'm over here, Lane.
And you hear that it's coming from south, like down the hallway, southward.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank goodness backups arrived.
Okay. Those shurikens.
What was it?
Those shurikens.
On? Oh, the... Okay,
The
the
guy.
guy in front of Shiro.
Good.
Okay, he's
Wait.
unconscious, that's what I was...
Oh, I didn't know that. Well,
You
never
can still
mind.
do it. He's still alive, he's just unconscious.
Well, no, I'm going to take back my shurikens.
Okay.
If they're not a threat, then I don't care. Okay. Then I guess I'll open the door.
Alright.
And the other door.
Alright.
Okay, that's those two clones.
I like that you're just sending your clones. You're just seeing a bunch of corpses along the way.
Yeah.
GG.
So I'm about to be
Door.
like I'm about to be like the elf and the dwarf and just start keeping count. 17, 18, 19.
All right, so you creak that one open with a loud, very loud creak, and
Okay. Well, those two are gonna do ready actions to where if they see enemies throwing shuriken,
all right.
and then I'm also gonna do a ready action to throw shuriken if I see any enemies.
All righty. Kozakai, you are up.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna open this door.
All righty.
Roll 1d4. I don't have it already pre-selected. Son of a bitch.
So you roll open the door, and there's a man in there who takes a
Why is there
attack of
always
opportunity at you.
goddamn people?
Jumps forward, and he makes the attack at you.
Yeah, but now he's in my sight range. So after that,
He mi- I
attack,
mean,
I'm
he
getting
missed.
my attacks.
Actually, before yours even goes, Lane, he had a pre-readied action. That was an attack of opportunity. Now he gets the readied action.
GG.
What's your defense, Kozakai? You're fine, right?
Yeah, he missed me.
All right,
Yeah,
Lane, now you get
21.
your attack. Both are hits. All right.
Nice.
He takes a couple of heavy hits, but he is still up.
Jesus, I'm running out of shuriken.
It's okay. It's okay. Remember that your clones also have their own shuriken count.
Yeah, I know. I'm using the red bar to count that the amount of shuriken they have.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
and the blue bar to count the amount of kunai they have on them.
Okay, cool.
Yep, I thought it through.
All right, hey, you get a spirit die for that.
Nice.
Oh,
Spirit
nice.
die.
Lack of spirit die Kozakai for saying nice.
What?
All right,
Oh, it's all right.
Kozakai.
Fucking bad idea, Lane. Go to spirit die
You can continue
Yeah,
your turn, Kozakai.
now? Alright. Well, I'm gonna attack this guy.
All right.
So, swing my fucking chocoto at his ass.
You're just narrowly short.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Needed it one higher.
Alright, then I'm gonna have to just. Alright, I'm gonna. Okay, then I'm gonna like put my hands together. And I'm just gonna go in my head. Joshine, I pray for a magnificent kill. that's the end of my turn.
All right, now it's the enemy turns. So that guy's gonna make another attack at you. Let's just get that out of the way. What's your defense?
He
again?
missed. He missed
Alright.
Arena.
This guy's gonna have to roll a fortitude save. He passes, so the guy in front of you share is no longer bleeding out.
Right.
That's that. That's getting fucking burning alive, so nothing's happening there. So Shiro, Lane, you both hear something now in the distance. You don't have to roll a listen check for this one because it's loud. You hear just a whole bunch of clickety clackety clickety clackety clickety clackety.
Oh shit.
Sweet.
Back, bitches.
Yep, and scorpions come out.
And you see two scorpions,
Oh my gosh, they're back.
and you hear not just the sound and clickety clackety of two scorpions though. You're hearing a number of scorpions.
Ooh, King Scorpions are back, boys.
GG.
I mean, possibly.
No, they're back. We all know they're back.
And then back,
Like, yo, come
back again.
Shady's back.
Tell a friend.
I refuse.
Shitty's back. Shitty's back.
However, that was their movement. Their movement is lesser. So that is it for the enemies. Yeah. All right, Shiro, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna switch back into mode you sin to the Great Cleave stance. Oh gosh.
Thing that
So-
amuses me about this the most is that they are not aware that these are clones.
GG.
Shiro thinks that's me.
So, Shiro, you running through the way you did does trigger 2 attacks of opportunity.
Which I will take.
Okay.
GG. Plus 10 attack. Here we go.
Oh, I've been rolling the wrong thing for the hits on the NPCs. Oh well, too late now.
They're dead. Can't speak for the dead. What was it? The
I've been
modifier?
rolling +3s, which is all of their other modifiers are just +3. But their hit is +6, which is what I was doing last session, but not this one.
GG. Which
All right, so that's
Probably
first
hit.
Scorpion. That's second Scorpion. What's your defense currently?
23 right now.
All right, that first one's a hit.
Alright.
Which is it swiped at you with its claw as the attack of opportunity. So you take 3 points of damage.
Alright, let's do it.
All right, now it's your turn to continue.
Fudge, I'm gonna have to keep this down to minimal. I'm just gonna activate speed rank F2. And just make an attack against first Scorpion here.
All right. That's a hit. That's a miss.
No, that's the damage.
Oh, okay. Which one are you attacking?
This one.
Okay. So you see, it's that definitely seemed to wound it quite badly, but it's still up.
And it's getting my turn. Fubuki is gonna drag. How much does Hajime weigh? Or how much were you getting?
His combined weight equals about 140 pounds.
Alright. Fubuki's just gonna start. No, I'm like, gonna start grabbing stuff and throwing it off. But I'm not gonna do it. She's just gonna start barking. Actually, she's gonna go in the hallway, start barking at Lane. Or, I guess his Lane's clone.
I'm sorry. Ruff, 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 ruff.
Yeah, but wouldn't she be confused considering there's 2 lanes that she can probably see?
She is a
You know-
shinobi dog. She's probably familiar to something vaguely like this, but she probably doesn't know which one the real one is. She won't know.
Do your clones have a scent?
Yeah, I
That's
know.
her.
Yeah.
If they have a scent, then I guess you'd probably be confused.
I guess, yeah, they do have a scent. But it's the same thing. I mean, like when fucking Akamaru looked at both Naruto's, it wasn't like, wait a second. It was just like, I'm a ninja dog. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Then it meowed.
She's gonna start barking at you.
Meow.
Rip.
Which one's she barking at, red or blue?
No blue.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. She's barking.
I mean, if she's looking at one, that one might feel a bigger sense of immediateness.
GG. Yeah, that's what they're in there.
All right. Silas.
Okay. Okay, Ghost Guy. It's gonna happen again. I'm gonna open up another door.
I'll show some mercy here.
Why?
All right, we'll open the door. All right. Door opens. I'm just going to save you some time here. You just roll the spot check outside the door.
Nothing's in there.
Yeah. Nothing's in there.
You super lucky, Kozuke.
You're going to
Thanks.
keep on moving, Silas.
Oh, okay. I'll get one more
See, it's
movement.
every time I've opened the door so far.
GG.
Yeah, you're open all the best doors. Goes okay.
Okay. Can I open that one too, or is that too much?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you.
All right.
Now you can roll another
Oh,
spot check for.
Shit. Wait. Sorry.
All
Oh,
right,
shit.
so it creaks open. Was the 17 your spot check?
Yes.
You see what seems to be a box in the distance.
Yay!
Ooh.
That is my.
Treasure.
Give me that money.
But yep, that's the end of your turn.
Yes, it is.
So Lane, now you're up.
So which scorpion did you attack, Shiro?
This one.
Okay.
You know, I guess these will be revealed. 'Cause
Oh,
of what
gosh.
Yeah, that gets worse.
happened.
GG. I can only imagine what's gonna come next.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, the big fucking scorpions are burnt.
Came all
My
the way-
favorite part is if Shiro tries to run out right now, he triggers 4 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, too late now. We're in this for the long haul.
All right, what you thinking, Lane?
Okay, so I'm gonna use the fireball jutsu. It's a cone, and I'm gonna have it go like down this way and into this wall.
Okay, so to like curve around.
Well, it's a cone, so like
Oh! I
would be-
misheard what you said. Okay.
going down and then like
And
that.
how far does it go? What's
30
your
feet.
range? Okay, so it'll hit all 3.
Yeah,
All right.
and then I'm gonna spend 5 chakra to do it.
So you see that burns all 3 of them alive, and they turn to ash. You know, so they're just
They turn
completely
to
gone.
ash and they're just like crispy ass corpses.
Get crispy.
They're crispy enough that it doesn't matter.
Well, their bone, like all their skin falls off their bones.
All right, fun.
It's super descriptive. there.
X. I was just trying to save the map some fucking effort.
Vin
Like,
Diesel's
so that way
here.
you can just walk around them a little bit. What?
Triple X.
I haven't seen it. It's the same thing. I haven't seen any of the Fast and the Furious movies.
Man, he didn't even watch the Ice Cube Triple X. It was a good movie.
It sounds cold.
GG.
What's up, girl? Did Hajime fall down a well?
Oh, GG. Rip.
So what's Fubuki gonna do, Mike? Shiro?
Point in into the door at Hajime.
Fucking Wile E. Coyote style. Just point.
GG. Exactly.
Okay, so she's gonna get on the radio and be like, "Hey, Hajime's knocked out in a room."
What the? That's it. Pretending to be surprised.
Okay, over to these me's.
That bluff check though, Shiro.
GG. I'll roll it.
And doors.
Which one is which?
The first one is the left door.
Okay. So you open that door, makes a ton of noise, but there's nothing in there. The second door you open without making a sound, but you do see a man in there with his back to you, and he seems to be trying to. He's bent over the second.
Okay, well, since there's a wall in between us and I'm mostly just peeking in, I'm gonna do a ready action to where if he tries to come out, I'm gonna fireball him. No,
All right.
I'm just gonna throw shuriken. I can't afford to keep spending chakra.
All right.
There's too much. Okay, and then the real me going to throw 2 more shuriken at this guy.
Alrighty. That's a hit. That's a hit. And those 2 kunai put him out of his misery.
Shuriken.
Shuriken. Put him out of his misery. Thwomp, thwomp, thwomp.
Okay.
All right, Kozakai.
My turn. You skip me.
Did I?
Yes, because I left the room.
All right.
So I'm gonna go open the treasure chest.
All right. Roll a wealth check.
Yep.
It also occurs to me that if my clones find any chests, if they pick up the stuff, when they disappear, the stuff's just gonna fall on the ground.
Yeah. All right, so you find what's that? 1,050. Yep, 1,050 Rio.
Hey, cool.
Oh,
I'll add that.
Annie
in
Ann
a
was
second.
excited about that one.
Yeah. I'll add that to my thing in just a second. I'm just gonna walk back out this room.
All righty.
There we go.
Guess I can just remove. Well, I'll fucking symbol that they've already been gone through. Put an X on them too. All right, so that's it for you. Kozaka.
I'm gonna smack that nerd.
He's dead.
That's a chance.
Then make me go in the room.
In the room.
Into the room, or do a spot check if there's nothing in it.
There's nothing in it.
Okay. Then mouse my spot check, and I'm gonna go down to the next room and open the door.
All right.
Go above the door, please. So I'm not at the door. Alright. Did I see nothing? Spot check again, or unless I can't do it.
You see, there seems to be a box-like thing in the distance.
Okay. Next turn, though. Wait, do I have one more move action? I think I do.
No, that was it.
Okay.
Because you did the
Next
two
turn,
open or the two fucking spot checks. Well, actually, I guess I've been courteous to other people about that. Yeah, sure, I'll let you move in.
Oh yeah! Next
Have to wait.
turn, though.
Yeah, have to wait till next turn to open it. All right, so
Alright.
now it's the NPC turn.
Get cocked, motherfucker! Woo!
GG.
Click, 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 click,
Clicking squats.
click, 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 click,
Well, hi there.
click, 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 click.
Well, hi there. Hi, how are you? Welcome.
Silas wonders to himself, I wonder how everyone else is doing.
You can hear me saying hello. Like
So-
5 scorpions.
You've got 4 scorpions all making an attack at you, Shiro.
Do it.
Bring it.
That's 1.
Bring
That's
it.
2. That's 3. That one's a hit, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's one that's right that's like right south of you. So that's that one. And this next one's the one that's right next to that. So that's a miss. So 1 hit. However, you see that it's not quite attacking you with its claws.
Uh-oh.
This one had attacked you with its tail.
GG. I was waiting for this. I thought you could do that last time.
So roll a fortitude save.
F and -3 should fortitude saves. Thanks, F and drugs.
Yeah.
It's your boy.
I may or may not have planned that corresponding with this. 14. Let me go to the fucking poison I need to remember.
It's just another good reason, kids. Stay away from those. Otherwise, you're gonna combat with the scorpions. You're gonna need that fortitude.
So the scorpions, it was strong. So unfortunately, that fails the save.
That's what happens.
So
You get a
GG.
coughing fit.
you're going to start taking just poison damage.
Everyone's disturbed.
Everyone's still there for me. So you take 8 points of damage.
Shit.
And now I'm gonna let you do this. Roll a 1d3.
Oh, this is the duration.
Yep. So on your next turn, you're gonna take 1d3 poison damage. And that's all that the poison's gonna do for you. For this little bit. Just kind of nicked you a little bit, and you're like, ugh, ugh, ugh. So that's those ones. That's that. That's that. That guy's still focused on trying to patch up his buddy, so he's not gonna do anything.
Oh!
That sounded loud.
Ah! That hurt.
I hope so. What? Shiro, you're up.
Alright. Get payback on this nerd.
That's it.
Come on, crit.
No crit.
I hate sirens. That makes, what was it, number fucking 7 tonight?
Somebody's playing GTA really loudly.
Seriously, just yell outside. Rip.
So it is still going strong.
Luki's gonna run over. It's like walking over Zach like in circles. I mean, Hajime, gosh dang
Getting ready to rape.
it. Like,
Pulls down his pants.
so walking over Hajime's body. Alright, this is my turn.
Silas, you're up.
Yep, I'm gonna come over here and open this door.
All right. Do the 1d4
1d4, sorry. Hey.
and do a spot check. And you see it's clear.
Except for that acid tub in there.
Yeah, but there's no one in there, so. Still got one more move. You muted yourself, just so you know, in the process of that.
Sorry, I was moving and she made me move like 3 different ways. So I'd
I
like to
getcha.
open up the big door.
That one next to you.
The big door.
Big door.
This one looks bigger. I don't know why.
Nah, it's the same kind of a door. So you open it, and you see that there are 2 people, which you can roll spot check actually. See exactly what you see in the distance, and also roll a listen check. Okay, so you see 2 people that are like lying on a bed together. And you can just kind of hear the faint murmurings of just see, I told you, baby, this place is going to be good for us. We'll be able to make a family, or make a living, and then we can work on making a family.
They're gonna die first.
You
You
say
can kill them if you want.
your own baby.
Maybe next. I'll do that next turn. They didn't hear me to open the door because it was a 3, right?
Right.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Sweep the legs. You know what to do. No
Or
mercy.
do like a running jump and Sephiroth them.
Oh, I'm just gonna shove my blade through the back of one and into the other one, and it's just gonna impale them together.
Yeah, Sephiroth them.
Sure. Maybe we'll see.
Cue theme.
But you don't want to let them live for their love?
No, I want the extra experience.
Experience over the human.
But we're already gonna get docked on it. I know because I have a feeling Connor's gonna say, "Well, you didn't get all the treasure chests. Silas missed one in the room that he covered in acid." I just have the biggest feeling that's gonna happen.
You'll find out in the end. You can always open the door again.
I have to walk all the way back over there.
Well, anyway, that's your turn. Lane, you're up.
That's a country.
Yeah, it is. In one way, it's my favorite country. That's because of its name, because you're up.
Oh God.
Lane.
GG.
That's what she said.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to click exit. I'm about to get the F out of here.
So, Lane, you see that there's another group that is moving.
Okay, I'm gonna do a ready to action that if they like bunch up into a group and move towards me, like if they're in a group, I'm gonna use the fireball with 5 chakra to like hit all of them because it's a cone. And this is a fairly narrow hallway.
Light him up.
If they move at least up to here.
Light up the
Okay.
darkness.
Okay, and now back to my clones. Just occurs to me that I don't know if my clones can actually take a person.
Like pick him
You
up.
get your same stats, right?
Yeah, but their defense and attack is like minus.
Strength as well.
Well, no, I don't mean like pick them up. I mean like actually fight people, like
Oh.
without using group shit. Okay, move silently checks for first the green and then the purple.
Okay. So green failed. Okay, that's purple. I'll do
First, I'll move green and see what happens.
So as green is stepping, you kind of like purple seeing and her walk in, and all of a sudden there's just like a clickety clackety. And then that guy Amelia Bout's face, as he just draws his short sword.
Okay, and then I'm gonna pop into the doorway, and we are both going to throw shuriken. So
All
throw
right.
shuriken. That's green. This is purple.
All right, both purple hit, both green missed. Fucking green's a shitty clone, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, so he takes 16 points of damage. And he definitely seems wounded by that, but he's still up.
Well, on the bright side, they're just clones, and once they disappear, I will know what's going on over there. So blue is gonna shuriken these people. This one, red is gonna shuriken this one. First, blue.
Kozuke. Okay, so that's blue. What was she attacking?
This one.
Okay. And is red attacking the same one or a different one?
This one.
Okay, so both of red's hit. Only one of blue's hit.
Okay. Gotta confirm that critical, right?
On the 19.
Yeah.
Shuriken crits on 19. I can't remember.
No,
what Shuriken does.
shuriken crit on 20. Never mind. It's killing
Okay.
the crit on.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, and then damage. That's the first one from blue,
All right.
and then both of reds.
Okay, so both of reds, you see that kills the I was about to say spider scorpion, but the other one is still up.
Okay.
All right, Kozuke, you are up.
So I'm gonna open this chest up.
Roll a wealth check.
Cool. I have no idea what my wealth is. Wealthy ninja over here, boys.
Can't wait for you to get the one.
Man, if I get a fucking, swear to God. Come on, let me put in. There we go. Well, let me add a plus. Didn't put roll. Didn't put roll. Oh my God! You son of a bitch! Oh,
You find
Really?
400 Rio inside it.
scripts. So I just found a note.
You found 400 Rio.
Mm.
Luckily, getting a critical failure doesn't actually change anything. It just makes you get shit amount of money.
All right. Well, now I'm gonna teleport.
You guys are aware that you're spelling scripts wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just had to make sure that this was a joke and not an actual typo.
All right. Well, I'm gonna teleport over here.
All right.
Right there, and then I'm gonna throw my kunai with one charge of chakra into the paper bomb. So,
All right. You gonna throw it at him or just next to him?
Adam. Well, like
All
right
right.
between them. I got the wall.
All right. I'm gonna say hit because they're not trying to dodge.
Okay. And we go. Goodbye.
All right.
would
Roll for
Fubuki
the damage.
Be talking about scripts.
We'll start off from when the lever was scripted.
Is it
Yeah,
uno
no.
or dos?
I just kinda
Actually, no,
picked
I'm
it
just
up.
gonna consider that a coup de grace effect actually. Just because of the situation, I'm gonna say it's in a situation that they're not gonna fucking recover from.
Rip.
So basically, Kozukai throws the kunai, finessing in between the two, and Silas, all of a sudden, you see the room lights up with an explosion.
Well, before all that happens, I go, kaboom!
Kaboom! And all of a sudden, the two are just fucking corpses.
Damn it.
Ah!
Just gonna shut the door. Ruin my idea.
Breathe in your mic there a little bit, Trev. Alright, so that's it for Kozukai.
Low on chakra.
I'm glad.
I'm gonna start removing these fucking corpses.
It's getting a
Of
bit
just
out
the
of hand.
scorpions. Alright, I'll do these guys first. So that one's gonna move there. So these ones are moving kind of formation. Are you gonna attack yet?
No.
Okay. That one's gonna move there. I'm just gonna have them finish their formation. Alright. That's their movement right there.
Yep.
Alright. So, expend the chakra and roll for damage. Shaking your head goes, okay. Oh, gosh.
I got a 1
Alright.
on fucking that.
And so they all burn alive.
Money roll.
But roll a listen check real quick, Lane.
Listen.
More
And I think I'm the
click-clacks.
wealthiest person here.
Who's the wealthiest person here?
Me.
How much do you have?
7.
Okay, also roll a spot check, Lane.
Woo!
So,
Sees with eyes on cloud nine.
You can't see it too clearly just because of the distance, but you do definitely notice that someone ahead of you down the hallway where you just shot the fire, you can hear the opening of a door, and you also hear a guy yelling, it's like, everybody, I just told you all to get ready, we've got intruders now! And then you also see that that guy runs in the door that you can kind of see vaguely in the distance, and he shuts it behind him. And this is a much bigger door that you can tell by the sound and the vague look that you get.
Okay.
All right, so that's that. Now, this thing's gonna run past here, triggering an attack of opportunity from Ishiro.
Damn. Roll for crit. And no.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Do you get to roll for crit on oh shit, that's someone else. My bad, I'm stupid. Keep going.
Yeah, that was like,
So it takes a lot of damage, but it is still up and running. Do you have a perk that allows you to take more than one attack of opportunity?
no.
All right. You see a number of other scorpions all swarm up as well.
What the? Well, doesn't this look familiar?
Damn, what the fuck am I missing?
And you see,
I'll screenshot and show you later.
I'll announce this. All of them are going. You see that they all ready their fucking scorpion tail, the stinger, and they all lunge at you.
Oh, come at me, nerds.
And Shiro jumps into the air.
That'd be a
Whoops. Fucking didn't put the
Nice.
roll. Nice, didn't put the space between the roll and the one.
Gee,
So what's that one? Is that a hit?
that's a miss. It's 25.
Okay. So this is going in clockwise fashion. So this is the top one. That's a hit. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a hit.
GG.
That's a miss. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that is all 8. So you get 3 hits on you there.
GG.
Alright.
Gonna die, son.
You ready to fortify?
Yep.
Fortitude.
So roll 3 fortitude saves.
-3,
Here
bitch.
comes the money. Hey, rip. Hey,
So 2 of those fail.
Yeah.
hey.
So
What-
roll 2d3.
Wouldn't it just be one collective one, since they all hit them basically at the same time?
Two turns.
So now your poison that's currently on you is extended by 2 turns.
All right. This is 1d3 damage.
See,
So
just
what's
because
the
they hit them at the same time doesn't mean that the dosage of poison going in is the same amount.
Mm.
GG.
So you take 6 more points of damage, plus. Oh wait, no, that's gonna happen on your turn, which is pretty much just about there. Oh wait, no, that's silly. That was for one of the attacks. You get hit by 3. You take.
What? That's 2
Because
more attacks.
that was the wrong rolls. I just realized as I did them. So give me a second.
1d20 is the damage?
No.
Oh, I
Okay,
was
there you
gonna
go.
say, I was like,
So you
what the
take, in total of all 3 of the attacks, you take a total of 24 points of damage.
GG. So 24
For 2
minus the
rounds?
6 is dead.
No. That's their actual stingers stabbing into them.
You shouldn't have messed with the crystal scar, Shiro.
GG.
All right. So that's. This guy's also
Scared me. I thought I was having 1d20 for the damage. I was like, what the?
no, I didn't.
I'm gonna be
Like a
dead,
bad
dude.
roll. So you also see in the distance, there's one guy who seems to be kind of like the one. He's kind of like looking smug over them. And that's it for them. Shiro, you're up. Roll 1d3 for your damage. All right, you take 2 points of damage. 2 turns to go.
Do it. Alright, so I'm attack the previously injured.
Okay. That's it. And it drops dead.
So still in mode great cleave stance, so I'm gonna do an attack again. This one, I think we're gonna do
Which one?
the corner one.
Okay. So the corner one, huh? That's a hit.
That corner one.
All right, and that one dies as well.
I'm gonna continue the onslaught against this one here.
So is it every time you kill one, you get another attack?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a miss.
Rip. Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and just activate speed 4 because I can't keep damage.
All right. What's your defense now?
It's 27.
All right.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Every single one of the ones that attacked you in that last turn that succeeded, they would have failed had you had that going.
I didn't think they were gonna do that.
All right, Silas.
Showed me
Well,
that underestimate my enemy.
since that most people are dead now, you said they're dead, right?
Yeah.
Just gonna walk over here and open this door, I suppose.
All right. Roll the 1d4.
Mm-hmm. Damn. My first one.
Creak. And roll spot check.
There's no one there. God bless.
You like cricket?
And there's nothing in the room.
I've got like the most boring hallway.
Well,
You
that's
just
you.
blew up like 10 nerds.
You've just been killing people left and right.
And I'll open this one too.
Open and spot check.
And there's nothing in the room.
And nothing in the room.
What is this little thing below? Oh, okay. Never mind. You just opened it up for me. Now I can see it. There was like a little bitty spot there that there was nothing there. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I could see like a little line. That was it. But that's just a continuation of the hallway there.
Yep.
And it splits. That's great. GG.
It's all stupendous, isn't it? Yeah, all right, Lane, you're up. I forgot to do an action for that guy. Oh well, too late.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why didn't my clones get attacked up here in the corner?
I forgot about him.
GG.
Joke's on him.
I'm gonna say for his turn, he just stood over his buddy. He's like, "I won't let you kill him."
Ignore that 20. That's the wrong roll.
Protected by-
As
Okay.
sad as that makes me, it's the wrong roll.
So the first one's a hit.
So that's green, purple, damage.
All right, so you throw 2 shuriken at him, and he drops dead next to his unconscious buddy.
Yeah, F you, buddy.
So blue is going to attack this one,
Okay.
and red is actually going to attack the guy there in the back.
Okay.
So first is blue,
That's a hit. That's a hit.
and then next is red.
That's a miss. That's a miss.
Damage for the hits.
All right, so that scorpion that you attacked is dead.
Door.
All right, you open it with the silence of 1,000 hummingbirds.
So spot check.
Nothing in the room.
Gosh dang, these spot checks are freaking team above.
Okay, that's my turn.
All righty. Kozakai.
All right, concentration check to use my fucking other chakra.
All right. Roll it.
What's concentration at? All right.
All right, you pass.
Oh
So
my
as much as you want to take from your reserve.
All right, I just want to take 5 and just go into this room. Poof.
All right. So you're just gonna use it immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. So you pop into the room. And nothing's in there as far as you can tell.
Look hard.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna go over here and open the door.
All right. And Lane, you see that someone opens the door. And it's Kosuke.
Oh.
GG.
Oh, how'd you go? Hi, Lane.
Hi.
Anything interesting happened while I was inside?
I burned a bunch of scorpions.
Interesting.
Also, I think if we keep going down this hallway, we'll find the big bad guy.
Or which way do you think he's at? Straight ahead?
Yep, straight down.
All right, let's go.
I'm just,
That's the end of my
I'm
turn.
just imagining Kosuke opening. This is a little bit of a precursor as to what's gonna happen. I just imagine you opening the door, and then just like when fucking Double D is looking at Ed and that stuffed animal, you just start sweating and close the door, and then just a little lock and turn around. I'm just looking. I'm looking at your mana, and I'm just thinking, ooh.
That's what's gonna happen.
Chakra,
I'm
not
gonna
mana.
turn around and walk away.
All right. Enemy turn. Shiro, hope you're ready for 5 attacks at you.
I prepared myself.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. All misses.
I can't afford any more failures.
Oh, but this guy here, he's going to start running away.
What the? All right.
He's looking at the scorpions and go like, oh, I need to, ugh. And he starts booking it.
Well, that's what you think, nerd.
Sorry.
Perhaps that's such a clever bait, though. Probably shouldn't have.
All right, that is it for the enemy turns. Do. Shiro. Shiro.
Right. GG. Alright. I'm gonna make a attack. Actually, which one is that? Damage. That one. This one right here, right above me.
I see Travis again. Silas again. That's it. But he is still alive.
All right. Stepping up a notch then. That's gonna be my turn.
All right. Silas.
So I'm gonna walk. Oh, look at that! Another door.
Can open that one.
Yep.
All right. You open it, alerting a couple of people.
All right.
Which point they both look at you. One of them, you see he's got like a little bit of a scalpel. And he kind of like dips it in something that's in front of him, and then he throws it at you.
Alright.
Shiro? But you're able to very easily avoid it. This person, I guess technically you actually don't even see him. He's gonna move. He's gonna do something. He's gonna chill out. That's his turn. That's his. Actually, no, that's an attack, a reaction attack, so he actually can't do that yet. He's gonna chill there, since he's not actually in range of you.
All right. So I can't see him.
You can see one of them, not the other one.
All right. Oh, it's still my turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw. I'm gonna throw another. I'm gonna charge up another one fully, which will be -4. I'm gonna throw it at this guy, which is next to. Looks like the pool of stuff that he just tried to kill me with, and I'm gonna throw it at him.
Alrighty. So, oh, whoops, fucking.
And so let me roll that.
Yep, roll that hit check.
So that hit him,
Yep, that's a hit.
and then I'm going to detonate it. So I guess that'd be 1d4 plus. What is it? Dexterity mod?
Or plus your range. Or yeah, dex mod. Sorry, I was
Plus-
thinking of the hit check.
Plus 4 plus 66. So there's that.
All right. So that kills him,
Does it do anything to the poison?
and the little trough that he's in front of, you see, is damaged and now begins to overflow, filling the room. So you gonna try and take a reaction to shut the door again, or?
Nope. I'm gonna just stand there.
All right. This isn't pulling out quite at the same rate, so it's going to be a couple of turns before it happens.
Okay.
All right.
That's my turn.
Lane.
Okay. Blue is attacking this scorpion. Red is attacking this scorpion.
All righty. Sure, aren't you happy that you took this path? That's it. That's it.
And then
No
red.
regrets.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
No regrets. I just
Boom.
only
That
regret.
scorpion is dead. That scorpion's dead.
GG.
Okay, so up here, purple is going to open the door.
All right. Opens the door. I'm just going to save the spot checks right now. Nothing.
Door.
Nothing in that one either.
And green is going to grab Perfuma Shuriken, place it on the guy's neck, and then just lean all of my weight onto it.
All right.
GG. That's it.
Which isn't a whole lot, really.
But it's
a
enough.
slow and painful death there.
I mean, if that was done to Silas, it would just been like, "What are you doing?"
GG. Looked at some.
Still has a very sharp blade on it.
Stop it.
I'm gonna fucking.
Yeah, but I have bone.
some of these things out so they stand
Attack
out a
the
little more.
neck, motherfucker.
Except for that one.
Shout out to Wu-Tang Clan.
That's gonna remain the tricky one. All right, so that's it for you, Lane.
No, I still have Mimi.
All right, right. Yeah.
It's meme, please.
Lay epic May May.
By the way, I have to go at 11 o'clock, or for me, so 14.
Thanks.
Okay.
Rip.
I'm gonna roll a concentration check to gain back chakra.
All right, that's a pass. So you can take as much out of your reserve as you want. Although realize if you take it all, you're going to suffer a massive penalty.
20. Okay, that's it.
All righty. And Kozaka.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna just walk down to right here,
Looks like someone's a little lost.
and then I'm gonna transform
Okay, what are you transforming into?
into the guy I just stabbed when he was like dead on, like unconscious on the ground. I just stabbed him. I'm transforming into him.
All right, roll a disguise check.
All right. What's my disguise again? Somebody tell me. I don't know what it is.
7.
No, it's not. It's freaking nice 12. Yeah.
All right.
All right, then I'm gonna open the door.
All right. You open the door.
So can I see that he did that transformation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang it.
Just want to have him killed.
You want me to fucking kill you?
No. Oh, yeah. No, and kind of at the same time. It'd be funny.
So you see, this is something. These characters are different than the ones you've been fighting. So you see those two that are right here. You see both of them have a buff arm. Like their arm is incredibly buffer than the rest of their body.
They've been Hajime for the past 3 years.
GG. And you can tell definitely looks like if that lands a punch on you, it ain't gonna go great. As for the two on the right, you see those, right?
yeah,
They're
I
like
see this.
barely in your vision.
Yeah.
You see that they both they're kind of chubby looking. They've got a very large gut, and they're kind of they kind of look like a spitter in a zombie survival game, like a bloater.
So they're all fucking chubs. Well,
Those
these
two.
guys are chubs. These guys are Hajime 2.0. This is gonna be a lot.
And actually, I'm going to save you some effort here. This is something I actually meant to trigger when you open the door. So as you open the door, you see that kind of one of them makes a little reaction against a wall in the distance, and all of a sudden the lights around the place begin to. All of a sudden, there's just a light on you, kind of throughout the area that just begins to light up, expanding all your vision. It's yours. That guy who's in the distance, you can see is
So this guy now?
yeah, that guy. He's like a standard guy. Also roll spot check, cause okay.
Swear to God, if I get really low. I got really low.
Okay, so you also see 2 other people, or 4 other people in that same room, a little bit further off. I'm gonna say since the door open, they're just gonna move so you can see them. So you see these 2 back here. They both are women, and their hair is glowing green and kind of like wavy, like levitating, and
So
very
they
long.
can use fucking their hair to attack.
And for those final 2, you see they kind of look like And they're kind of like in that Wolverine pose, but they've got their hands like wide open, ready for an attack, and you can see that their hands are kind of sharp.
Well, I'm gonna say, out loud, I'm gonna say, well, it looks like you guys already know intruders are here, and I'm gonna close the door.
GG.
Close the door.
Okay. Uh.
Fuck.
Just roll a diplomacy check.
Shit.
Pretty good.
All right, but kind of, which way does this door
Okay.
open? Inwards or outwards?
Inwards.
Do I gotta pull it? Or...
So yeah, you're now pulling it shut. Alright, let me expand that vision. Okay, so that it for you?
After I close the door, like, do I have can I put a paper bomb on it with one, 2 charges into it? Just the door.
Yeah, you can.
All right, I'm gonna do that with 2 charges, but I'm gonna do a concentration check to pull it out of my reserve.
Okay, just so you know, you won't be able to move away from the door in that same time, regardless. Now.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so you aren't able to pull it out of your reserve, so you can still try and charge it up with your own existing chakra.
I'm still doing it. Just, I tried getting it out of my reserves. I tried. I'm
All
still
right,
doing it.
so still doing it. Now you place that on the door.
Yep.
All righty. So that's it for you, right?
I mean, unless I can do an attack action
No.
for a ready to action. So
No,
no. All right.
you've done all your actions now. All right, so let's start off with the easy thing. Shiro, these 3 are still attacking you. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. Let's see if he
What
confirms
the-
critical.
Ooh. Close.
Wow. All right, you take 3 points of damage. Roll another fortitude save.
So, 7.
Once you fail that save, roll another 1d3.
Damage first.
All right, so that's additional 3 turns of poison for you.
Rip.
4 turns to heal. See if I don't bleed out by then.
I think it's gonna go in here. All right, so Kozakai, you see that something inside in the door that's in front of you kind of happens. You see it's kind of like glowing green from the side of it, and all of a sudden the door explodes. Roll a fortitude save, or be willfully knocked back by the explosion.
Well, how much is that gonna damage me for?
Well, first let's do a fortitude save. Are you gonna try
Yeah,
and hold your
I'll just
position,
look-
or are you gonna let it willfully push you back?
I mean, I kind of want to hold my position, but I kind of want to just get got out of there, just leave. So half and half.
All right, you're able to hold your position in the door, but you don't take any damage, not yet. But you see that on the ground is now traces of a bunch of green ooze-like acid. And at which point, you see that this guy who walks up to you and he looks at you and he says, "So what's the special code word?"
Oh, bluff check. No.
Yeah, I want to do a bluff check. Can I do a bluff check?
No, you gotta choose a
Roll a-
word or say
Roll a
something.
gamble check.
GG.
I'm gonna do a speech check. I'm fucking.
Joshween.
GG.
You know what? I'm gonna say Josh Wayne just for fucking. I don't know.
All right, you say Josh Ween. The guy looks at you and he goes, "That's wrong, buddy." So this guy is gonna leap forward, and he winds up for the pitch, and he slams at you.
Can you do like an uppercut? Just in case he dies, I want it to be like.
What's your defense? What's your defense,
I want it
Kozuke?
to be as epic as possible.
Oh, he missed. It's 21.
20. I keep forgetting what yours is. All right, so he swings at you, but you're able to very nimbly duck under it.
Ooh,
Uh,
too high.
This guy's also going to do the same thing and attack you.
Can you do like an uppercut though?
Once again, you dodge again. Those two did their action. You see that these two in the back, the ones who kind of like have the claws, they kind of duck out of your vision. And then these two both run up, and you see their hair begins to start stabbing at you.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
there's two guys in front of me.
Yeah, it's their hair. They can bend it around them.
Alright.
They have free control of the hair.
Okay.
They can wind it around and things like that.
I'm not calling bullshit. It's just alright.
But on the bright side, they don't get a +8. They just get.
On the bright side, you get an uppercut when he dies. I want an uppercut. I didn't want to get stabbed to death.
Oh man.
That's it, boys. This is where we fall.
So that's you take 10 damage and then 9 damage, and now you need to make 2 fortitude saves.
Alright. Man, I'm almost dead. I have 10 health, dude.
GG.
I have 10 health. What was my fortitude again? 7? Fuck.
If anybody dies here, let's blame Hajime.
Alright,
so
so
pass.
you passed the first one, you need to make a second.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ah!
These are 2 separate doses of poison. So the second one you fail, so you take 1d6 points of damage
Oh,
from the initial bit of it. So you take 4 points of damage. And now roll a 1d3. I'll let you roll it.
Why? Because they're getting low rolls?
Okay, and so you're poisoned for 2 turns. So remember, drop that 4 health.
Yep. I'll do it.
I think you should run away.
I'm gonna try to.
But remember, you
Too
will
bad I
get
couldn't
2 attacks of opportunity if you do.
Yeah, but I have something that will allow that not to happen.
Drop that health, damn it.
I'm freaking out. I'll do it later.
Alright, I'll do it.
I'll do it later.
Alright, so that's that attack. So, and Silas has to go now. So I guess we're gonna have to end things there.
That's one more turn.
Oh, we can't do one more turn?
One more turn?
One more turn.
Alright. Shiro.
Just want to get rid of these effing scorpions. Attack that one.
Alright.
So
That's a hit.
my paper bomb's not destroyed.
No, that's destroyed. So it takes 7 points of damage and it's still up.
What the? Oh yeah, you attacked those two. That rip. All right. Boogie's gonna pee on Hajime's face. Just like good hit
Hajime
check.
remains out cold.
She's like targeting his eye.
She hits.
Alright. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Like his arm, he might lose an eye.
Rip.
Alright,
Yeah.
Silas, you're now up.
Okay.
Oh, Shiro, sorry, roll for your poison damage.
It's 1d3.
Yep.
Rip.
Alright, you take 3 more points of damage. Alright, Silas, now you're up.
Did anything happen with the poison? Did it fill the room more, or did it not yet?
It'll happen. I mean, it can happen now if you want. Yeah, sure, why not?
Does Kozukai go before or after me?
After.
Fuck.
Do I need to do a listen check?
I mean,
You've heard an
Right.
explosion in the distance.
Yeah, but metagaming wise, do I need to do a listen check? Like,
Nah.
do I hear someone going, ow, ow, ow?
Oh, that's too far away for me to hear that, but you did hear the explosion initially.
I'm talking about. You said there was another dude inside this room.
Oh yeah, you don't hear anything about that.
Really?
Yeah.
What's happening to these bodies?
You see that even though the acid is covering them, the scorpions are completely unaffected by it. The scorpion corpses.
Can I do like a jump check and try to like land nimbly on top of the
Yeah, sure.
corpses? Ooh, it's gonna be close.
All right, you succeed on your jump check and you land on them. Oh, I'm gonna have to
Ooh.
fucking.
Aha!
So you see that there's another guy there, and he's pretty much like the ground is covered in the acid, and he's just looking at you, and he seems completely unaffected by it.
I found you.
He just kind of looks at you and he says, "So, you're really gonna ruin our research?"
I'm just gonna turn up the heat.
And he pulls out a scalpel and just readies it.
So,
Stance.
so here's 66 of damage.
Drop your chakra.
Mhm.
Pull that scalpel, gets his
And so he takes 26 points of damage, and you see he goes, "Ah, ah, ah, I'm not out yet." And he's
Not
still
yet.
up.
Okay. And then that'll be my turn.
Not all these grunts have only 20 health.
That's fine. I don't care.
There goes a guy.
so sick.
All right, Lane, you are
I know
up.
what I'm doing. I don't care if it happens anymore. Like, I'm just gonna straight up do it.
All or nothing.
It's kind of all or nothing. Like it's gonna happen or I'm gonna get killed.
Kozakai, you need to move.
Can I move because it said that? That'll be my move action on my turn.
What's your turn, son?
No.
God damn it.
Then I'm going to do a ready action that as soon as he moves, I'm using QNQ.
Hey, nice.
All right, where are you hitting?
Oh, wait. Oh, that's a much lower line than I thought.
It's cool to see lines on the screen and know that I'm nearby. Metagaming.
Okay, so it's gonna go in right like this. And then... yeah, like that. So, into like here, and then 30-foot explosion radius.
Okay. All right. So that's it for you then?
Yeah, it's ready to action. The second Kozakai moves out of the way of the door.
All right. Kozakai, you're up.
Alright, so I'm doing a concentration check to get
Oh,
chakra.
wait, sorry. I still have all my clones. I forgot about my clones.
All right. Just so you know,
I-
concentration check will trigger you the attack of opportunity on their turn.
And fuck.
Let's let Lane finish doing her clones though.
Okay, so blue is attacking this scorpion. Red is attacking this scorpion.
All right.
So first blue, and then red.
Blue hits 1. Oh no, blue hits 2. Red hits 1.
So blue damage.
That wasn't with your.
Blue damage.
All right, so that scorpion's dead,
Red damage.
and that scorpion is still alive.
Door.
Does jumping trigger an attack of opportunity? So we straight
Yes.
up. God damn it. Just trying to get around it.
And door.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's Kozakai.
All right, goes okay.
You can try to do a tumble check off to the side.
Alright, I'll.
Do you have
I
tumble
have-
as a class skill?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Probably do. Treat injury, yes I do. Oh, wow. Alright, well, I'm gonna tumble. I'm gonna try to tumble in this direction. Just, ooh.
There goes another 1.
Swear to God, if I get one, like if you jinxed it, I'm leaving. I'm not coming back.
Tumbles, slams his head straight into the ground.
So what do I do to counter that? Do I just they make a hit check against you?
I would think so.
Yeah, that guy's going to charge up at you. We'll just do his attack real quick. That guy's going to charge up to you and make an attack at you.
So can we go one more time?
Which misses.
And
Well, he's
let
gotta
me
go
go ahead and
Silas.
roll that 1d4. Which still applies. He takes 2 damage.
All right, and he's still going.
Cool. And that's it for me, guys. It's been
All
fun.
right. You know, I'm just gonna fucking. We're just gonna save time. He's just dead.
Blech.
He's pretty much right on the teetering edge. He's gonna die next turn, one way or another.
He said teetering.
All right, later, Silas.
Later, guys.
Okay, yeah, they're just gonna roll 2 hit checks. First one will determine whether or not they succeed on the tumble. Second one, so that way if they pass on the tumble, then they still have to hit your defense.
Okay.
So that guy, he passes on that. So this is the fucking first guy, but he misses your defense. That guy hits. That's a double hit. Oh wait, no, that's a
missed,
miss. You're
missed.
21.
Yeah. Double
All right.
missed something. God.
So they both punch you at where you were, and then you fucking leap out of the way. Lane, roll for damage.
I can't wait to see this damage.
So
95.
I'm spending 19 chakra.
Whoo! So like,
Oh wait, I can't spend 19 chakra. I'm not a high enough level to spend 19.
I was gonna double check
Oh.
that here in a second.
Spending 18 chakra.
All right, still then.
Gosh, dang it.
What's up, Shira?
Forgot to have my weapon focus.
You rookie.
Rolls.
All right, so they take 45. Is that halved on a reflex?
So many ones.
Gosh, dang.
Is that halved on a reflex?
Yes.
All right, all these people do get reflex. What's the rank of that technique?
Rank 9.
Rank 9. That's actually a pass. 17 is exactly what they need to pass. That's a fail, so that's... These people all have names under my thing, so that's... Fucking A and C have passed. D failed. E failed. F failed. G failed. H failed. That's all of them that's in that room. Wait, no. H. Yeah. Okay, so the only two to succeed were A and C. So fucking burnt to a crisp. What one are you? Oh yeah, it was fucking burnt to a crisp. Burnt.
Although, now the problem with that is I use so much chakra, all my clones are gone.
Rip.
Poof. Alright, so I'll start removing them then.
Yep.
Poof.
So basically,
All
Shiro's
right.
fighting these scorpions, and all of a sudden, like, my clones are about to throw some more shuriken, and then just they're gone.
And these last two that were here were able to hold themselves, fucking block out the flames by using the corpses or their fucking buddies or something. And only took half damage. And they're just kind of looking up at you very angrily now. And so now it's actually the enemy's turn.
son of a bitch. Son of a motherfucking bitch, dude.
GG.
So C, he wobbles over. He's one of the big guts guy, and he looks at you, Lane. He's gonna make a ranged attack,
He's gonna spit acid.
and he spits a bunch of acid at you, but you miss, or it misses you. Right, your defense is higher than 21.
Yeah, it's 23.
However, the ground that you are on is beginning to be covered in this green stuff, in this green glowing liquid.
Okay.
As for A, he's going to dash you, Kozakai, and swing his arm. But you're able to once again nimbly dodge the attack. And now the scorpions are going to attack you, Shira. One of them succeeds.
F you scorpions.
Right, that's a success.
Yeah, it's this.
Okay.
The F you scorpions.
Roll fortitude save.
Thank goodness.
Alright, so you pass that. So you take 5 points of damage. Alright, so that's that. That's that. Would you say that your explosion was powerful enough to destroy walls?
Well,
I mean, it was just flames, right?
yeah, but it was Itachi's gigantic fireball jutsu.
Mm,
Is that
Yeah.
powerful enough to destroy walls?
yeah.
I'd say walls as thin as these, yes.
Son of a bitch.
I'm doing the map fucking.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing because this room could be really bad.
Ooh,
Well,
I'll just fucking remove
I
that.
centered the blast right here, so everything at least next to that wall is gonna be fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I guess I might as well just fucking.
Wouldn't this like peeking in?
And look at everything you just burnt to a crisp.
Shit.
Are you serious? Are you serious? So technically we fucking found them, but are you
They'll
serious?
still count to the experience bonus, but you just lost 5 chests.
Yeah. Oh
Rip.
my god.
That's money.
What the
As
fuck?
well as this room that you see over here is now the ooze that was in it is now oozing out a little bit more.
Oh my god.
And you see that there's a man there who so there's a guy who's sitting in a chair, like a kind of stone-made chair that was on the other side of those chests. And you see he kind of turns and he stands up and he looks at you. And this man's a little bit taller than you. He's about 8 feet tall.
I can't see him.
I can see him.
And he begins to kind of walk over. You see he's got a buddy who walks over as well. 2 buddies, actually. At which point the guy, he kind of looks at you, Lane, seeing as you're clearly the one who shot the fireball. And he says, well, that's not very ladylike.
I'm just gonna kind of stare blankly at him.
So I'm going to describe these 2 people a little bit.
So we know
So-
the badasses now.
You see that the guy, who I'm going to reveal his name, so that way you can understand which one it is. So I'm going to reveal both of them.
I have made a mistake, and that
So
needs to be the
see-
title of this episode.
This guy here is very clearly like one of the underlings. The guy who's here on the far edge. I'm just gonna reveal all the names. Make it simpler. Shiro, you must be having fun over there, fighting your own little scorpion war while all this shit's going down over here.
GG. I don't want to trash that. F you Hajime.
We're literally going to die now because I blew up this room and we don't have Hajime or Silas anymore.
So you see that L. He's got a very unique figure. Both of his arms are very buff, kind of similar to A there, but not quite as overdone. You see that he has very long hair as well, but it's not like glowing green as those 2 other women's were.
Because they were coated in acid, and his is not.
That's very possible. You see that at the tips of his hands are also sharp and pointy, much like the other guys.
Yeah. So he's got all
Um,
the abilities in one. Oh, fucking.
But he
crazy.
doesn't seem like he's got a giant gut or anything.
Yeah, but he's still gonna spit acid.
It's possible. You see, he kind of looks at you, and he says, "I'd like to talk." And he kind of sits down and crosses his legs. And you see his hair goes over, and he grabs A and whips him down. His hair also grabs C, and they all just kind of sit down. And I also described K. He's a man who kind of looks like a very old and aged samurai. He's got a katana that you see is sheathed. And that's that.
Alright.
And he sits down and he just says, "I would like to talk."
I'm gonna look at Lane. Do we sit down?
I'd like
What?
to standing on top of the
You're
desk.
also. It's also worth noting that you two are both actually should be exhausted at this point because of your lack of chakra.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah,
I don't think we have a choice in the matter.
All right, so Shiro, you're up.
I'm done with you effing scorpions. Out of my gashing house. It's a rip.
Getting out of the house, huh?
I'm getting on my own.
Shiro, I'm gonna get you some slack here. Roll again.
Nah.
I'm gonna give you a spirit die to use right now.
Give me a spirit die. Alright, if you give me a
To
spirit
use
die,
right
I'll
now. All right, that's a hit.
take- Get out of my house.
All right, so that one's dead.
Get out
That's
of
it?
my house.
But that one is still alive. All right. Now it's Silas's turn.
Sweet spirit die.
Silas does a mad leap over here, slams his head, and falls unconscious.
What?
We got another one down.
I think now that we've had the big reveal, we should stop and wait for everyone else.
Is that what we want to do?
I mean,
That's
I
my
don't-
opinion. But
I vote no and keep going because it's basically no combat's gonna happen right now. So that's just me,
Potentially.
Mike. You're the decider. I say keep
Wait, there's
going.
no combat then, yeah.
All right. So that's Silas. He's now knocked out. Lane.
okay, so I'm gonna walk. That's not the right cursor. I'm gonna walk over here and then sit down, so that way I'm not standing on that acid. And I'll be like, okay, well, let's talk.
And the man looks at you and he says, "So, why are you all here?"
Well, I mean, it's obvious we're here to kill y'all.
He looks at you and he says, "I've come to that conclusion. How's that going for you so far?"
So far, so well.
I feel like it's probably going to get a lot more difficult now, though.
Yep.
And he turns to you and he says, "I think you're right." He looks at you and he says, "I respect what you've all fought so hard to do. But I'm going to make this very simple and very clear. You'll now leave, and I will let you leave with your lives intact. Or I will kill you."
Land, rock, paper, scissors.
I'm not doing this with you. I'm going to accept
Team
his
leader,
offer.
how are you doing? Ah.
How'd you make?
Ah.
Well, I'm not doing
What
this
is
with you. I will accept your offer. Is there anything in particular you want us to report, as in we succeeded in our mission or something like that?
Well, and he kind of looks at you and says, "I'll leave that up to your discretion. You send more people my way, I'll kill them. Or you tell them that everything went well. And they'll just assume that job well done.
Probably not. They're gonna send somebody out to scout anyways. So
We are Leaf Ninja. We are not Sound Ninja.
yeah, but the sound
I
ninja gonna
believe.
want to make sure.
Well, I'm
I'm-
going to accept your offer
Same here.
because even if I wanted to, I don't think I could fight you right now.
So he kind of says, well, let's make this as full as possible. And he kind of turns to A and K, and he says, go grab the other friend that they have, assuming he's still alive. And he turns to C, and he says, C, you know how to handle things. And he turns to his other guy, who's unnamed, and he says, and you, go grab the giant and pull him over here.
So I'm just
So which point?
radio to Shiro real quick. There's some guys coming. Don't fight them. Just go with them.
All right, let me just take out this.
And- So you see that this guy here, K, he pretty much disappears into like a flutter of leaves. And Shiro, he appears right here for you, right next to you. And he stabs the scorpion in a very lightning fast movement, killing it on the spot.
That was my prey.
And he looks at you and he says, follow me or you'll be mine.
I'll follow you.
Sexy.
That you touch my prey again.
He rips his sword out from the scorpion and he sheathes his sword. You see, his sword is also glowing green. Not as though it's been dipped in anything, but it is like just marked glowing green. Something on it.
That was cool.
You see, he kind of, before you do that, he kind of walks past and he looks at his knocked out buddy on the ground and he stabs him too.
Well, he was already dead. He wasn't my prey anymore. Well, I thought he
No, he was still unconscious.
Yeah.
Stabs that guy too, and he looks around and he says, let's grab your dog, shall we?
Well, there are two people.
Goes over. He sees that. He says, you grab your dog, I'll grab your friend.
Hey, get your hands off. I'll grab my own.
He just kind of goes, fine, whatever.
Come on, Hajime. I'll punch him in the gut and pick him up.
All right.
Roll,
gonna-
roll for damage.
What the? You guys are all the way over here? What the? You didn't radio
You
win or
see,
nothing.
he
Yeah,
comes back.
Things
This guy,
were
so
happening.
you see,
I couldn't just be like, "Hey, we're about to go fight the big bad guy." Things
some
happen.
guy just fucking opened the door without a fucking battle plan.
I mean, my plan was to be disguised, to be like, oh, okay. But
But you didn't say the secret passwords.
no, I did not. I think that
So
happened.
while this is happening, you also see that C, he kind of walks by you, and he's the guy with the big gut. He pretty much just starts vacuuming all the acid into his mouth.
That's kind of weird. Whatever.
Starts doing the same over here. And he walks back. Now the guy drags Silas over. Because, guy, you can position yourself how you like. We'll put Hajime and Silas here in the back.
I was
So you
just
sitting
sitting
in
here,
the back?
and I'm gonna do a concentration check, just to get my chakra to that.
Okay. You can do the same as if you'd like, Lane.
It's
You got the time
concentration,
right now to
attack
do it.
control?
No, it's concentration to get your chakra back.
Nope.
That's not chakra. That was
You might have to know chakra control as well, but you all do.
I failed my concentration check.
I mean, I can say you can auto succeed. You've got the time here to just continuously concentrate while he's grabbing Shiro and them. You can reduce your reserve up to 1. If you technically you can't go to 0, but you'll fall unconscious.
Yeah, I'm just put 15 into my thing, just for reasons.
You just get like lazy with the names, or did you just do that? Just get.
I mean, there's a reason why they're named that.
Yeah, it's because they're Shirigami, and L's the leader of them all.
GG.
Yeah, L.
Yeah.
My favorite part is when L fucking uses his hair to grab people. I love Death Note. I'll pulls out a notebook and asks you for your names.
See, this is Kozukai here.
And last name?
Oh, yep. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Kozukai, what's your last name?
I'm not telling you. Unless you tell me your last name.
I'll tell you my fake last name.
No, tell me your full last name.
Never mind.
So El looks at you and he explains the same situation to you, Shiro. And he says that that's what's up. And he says, now then, you all have a choice to make as a team. To leave and have your lives, or stay and give them to me.
We should probably ask our team leader, Silas.
Turn around, Silas. I think that's a yes.
So if you'd like, you can wait till the next session. Yeah, we can end the session now and do everything in the next session. So that way, if you do choose combat, at least you'll have a fighting chance, maybe.
I mean, I'm not gonna choose combat. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not choosing combat.
Why not?
I would choose combat if we were all here, but we're not all here. Just because our job is to kill these people. I don't like not doing my job.
So it sounds like we're ending the session here?
We'll just give them a
Alright.
choice if we're gonna do this.
Alright.
God damn it.
We're
God,
not the ones wasting our lives. Walking into things, opening doors without plans. Come on, man.
Yeah, definitely not Yuko's guy.
Rip.
but it was funny though.
Oh, it was. It was very funny. All those people went down a lot faster than I thought they would.
It almost knocked me out to do it, but
Yeah.
Whatever. We're gonna end this session. Let's end it.
also blowing up all the walls was not exactly something I planned for, to say the least.
I didn't expect to get 1 BF and 20. Freaking F you, Hajime. The one battle buddy I had, and he effing dropped unconscious at the beginning.
Do y'all feel as though you've been pushed to your limits a little bit?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's just because I'm being stupid. It's not because I'm actually being pushed to my limits.
Honestly, I've barely been damaged. The only damage I've taken was the damage to create the clones. I'm more than confident I could actually fight these people, but the problem is that we don't have our team here, and clearly, at the very least, L and K are going to be an issue.
I don't even know who these people are.
Yeah.
So if we had had the whole team here, I feel like we could have done this fight. Kozugai can go hide in the back, and then the rest of us can...
I mean, it seems like it's only me and you ever actually getting into actual shit. The people who are supposed to stay in the back go up front, charge everyone, and the fighters stay in the back. That's how D&D works, right?
Hey, I've been staying in the back throwing my shuriken and shit.
Yeah, Shiro's been a great tank for Lane.
Yeah.
For my clones, yeah, it was great.
It's too bad Travis is like 1,000 times slower than me.
Well, he was farther ahead than anyone else.
Yeah, we keep splitting up. Like I
He was
recommend
like
every
over
cast.
here. Everything, like I was when y'all said you were splitting up, I was like, all right.
I said,
So
in
be it.
the beginning, I was like, all right, so maybe we should stick together. And then Cody was like, yeah. And then somebody else said, let's split up. And I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go left.
No, it was freaking Zach who was just like, okay, everybody's gonna stick together. I'm gonna go over here, and it's just like,
The chances of survival are increased like by 4 times.
it's like you've never watched, like, ever done anything with any D&D, or basically
informed
any group
strategy.
game. You've never done any group game. You never split the party. When you split the
Controversial
party,
one at a time strategy.
Well, I want to do that. What I whispered to you.
Right now?
No, not right now. I mean,
You're gonna have to remind me on the next session.
hey, how do you do private roles, Connor? Just to you.
GM roll.
Slash GM roll.
Not.
What did he whisper to you?
I was here. I whispered to him. What did you whisper to you?
What's this?
You gotta realize there's also going to be a counter check to this.
Yeah, I know. So I guess I'll just do /roll. This is just my sleight of hand.
All right. Shiro,
Rip.
we need to do a spot check. As does Pabuki, because Pabuki's behind you.
Alright, I just closed both pages.
Oh, get fucked.
I know my spot check. +3. Ooh, fearless vision.
You see that Kozakai is slapping you on the back with a paper bomb.
Oh my gosh, what the? Kozuke? You never this.
Oh, we're in the session now.
We're in decision now. What the?
Oh my.
Get that back.
I can't get up. I was like, oh yeah, high roll. No way he can beat it. Woo! Just kidding. Roll the
So Kozakai, can I announce for the sake of the audience what's happening?
Yeah, but Mike, you have to mute Connor.
Okay, so you don't want Shiro to be aware of the. Okay.
No, I don't want
either.
him to be aware.
I can go like AFK.
No.
He already moved into AFK. Just
Yeah,
say it.
he's out of the thing.
All right. So Kozakai has been given a final mission by Joshin to get his immortality, but he has to prove his dedication by killing Shiro.
When we start the next mission,
So-
I'm blowing it up like
For
immediately.
the sake of the audience, the little child when Shiro was returning to the village, that was Kozakai. And many other clever little things, like what I said to Kozakai in one of previous missions, like, that was clever. That was what this was in pertinence to.
Yeah, when I used the Kote to like blow up the guy right in front of me, everyone was like, "That's really fucking stupid." Well, I was trying to kill Shiro.
Yeah.
I was
All
really
right.
trying. Man, you're gonna love the reason why I'm doing this, Mike. It's for your own good, to be
It's
honest.
for my own good.
It's for your own good.
It's for my own good. You put slapping the gas, they even paper.
Roll a
down.
bluff check. No.
Oh, it's that.
But it is for your own good.
For I was putting it in from paper file. I went back for my own kid.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.